Neuen Video und heute habe ich endlich meine Begrüßung und die geht jetzt los. Also mein Intro.
Alles für den Ball.
Wartet.
Das ist Bonnie und Clyde und nicht Julia und Romeo. Verarsche deine Pussy, Baby, als wärst du ein Oreo. Du bist Lemon Ice Tea, meine La Vida Loca, Baby.
Das war's mit dem Intro. Leute, ich will so unbedingt Ding. Ihr wisst schon, wer geil ist. Wer hat bei Jumanji alles mitgemacht? The Rock, so viele. Ich mag nur The Rock und wisst ihr was? Ich habe den immer noch nicht geguckt. Und hier dabei ist ja eigentlich The Rock noch. Aber ich schaff das nicht, okay, Leute? Ja, das ist das. Und wenn ich das gewinne, dann wäre ich so froh. Weil ich liebe The Rock, ne? Kommt The Rock. Ich liebe den. Mein Lieblingswrestler. Davor kommt, danach kommt John Cena. Und dann The Kane und dann The Undertaker. Oh shit, Bruder. Ah, tut weh, Digga. Tut weh. Tut weh. Zu wild, es wird zu wild, bro. Zu wild. No. For The Rock is cooking. 120 Kilogramm. Ihr müsst mal überlegen, der besteht fast nur aus Muskeln.
Well, you're right about that. The Rock is a third-generation superstar. His grandfather, the late great Peter Maivia, his father, Rocky Johnson, and of course, The Rock himself, a 7-time WWE champion.
Oh ja, ich hab keinen Bock mehr. Aber trotzdem. Geil! Oh, this is
from Chicago, Illinois, weighing
What The Rock
118 pounds,
is
is the current WWE Champion,
CM Punk.
There's Paul Heyman in the corner with his guy, Punk, giving him a little pep talk. It's an electric atmosphere.
The Brahma Bull, The Rock, promised the world that he would win the WWE Championship tonight. A very bold prediction for a man who hasn't been in the ring for months. Going up against the man who's been champion for over 14 months.
Yeah, and you know, CM Punk also made a promise. He promised the
hasse
WWE Universe that
CM
at the end of the
Punk.
Royal Rumble, he would still be WWE Champion. Something tells us it's going to get broken.
Earlier tonight, King, John Cena eliminated Ryback to win the Royal Rumble match.
Which means John Cena now has a guaranteed championship match at WrestleMania. The only question that remains is, will he challenge for the WWE Championship or the World Heavyweight Championship?
You would have to think that if Rock can pull it off here tonight, John Cena would jump at the opportunity to challenge him, especially considering he lost to the Great One at last year's WrestleMania. If I know Cena, he'll be looking for redemption. Into the collar and elbow tie-up. Only one can come out ahead.
Well, the offense of The Rock is working well right now. Oh, right now the momentum is with The Rock, and who knows when it'll stop.
Neither individual is going to back down here. Has the arm. The Rock. The Rock has great history here at the Royal Rumble. Of course he won the Royal Rumble match back in 2000.
And who will ever forget the classic I Quit match between The Rock and Mankind at the 1999 Royal Rumble?
That night, The Rock won his second of 7 WWE titles. What an amazing career the Great One has had so far. And it's not over.
It's been over 10 years since The Rock has been WWE Champion. but he has the heart of a champion, and that never goes away.
Yeah, it's a big fight feel here in Phoenix.
Das war ein Fehler, Digga. Fehler.
A championship that The Rock hasn't held in 3,808 days. Man, that's a long time. Rock might want to go back to Hollywood after this one. Man.
Aha. Ständig Hops habe ich gesagt. Also.
And there's the reversal from CM Punk.
Rolling out of harm's way. Smart strategy there.
Niemand liegt sich mit
now famous pipe bomb speech in the summer of 2011.
Of course, tonight, CM Punk took a shot at nearly everybody in the business, including The Rock, saying the Great One is among the best at kissing Mr. McMahon's backside.
Hey, well, what's wrong with that? That's a great feat. Do you know how many people kiss Mr. McMahon's rear end? I'm telling you, a lot. The Rock should be proud of being the best.
Have you?
Back into the ring now.
I will.
With the clothesline.
Bruder, ständig immer noch Hops.
We've heard it many times over the past few weeks. Why would a big movie star like The Rock want to come back here and try to win the king?
Ja, Mann, endlich.
Ready. Stalking CM Punk.
And here he goes. He's got Punk. He's going.
Ow.
He was going to the right front of it now. Punk is sliding out of this.
Ow.
And look at CM Punk.
Ow.
Hammering Rock.
Macht er sein Finisher, Leute?
GTS.
Oh, look at this.
Uh-oh, what for the GTS? Counter by Rock. And King wraps up the Punk. Look at the sharpshooter.
Are you kidding me? The Rock with the sharpshooter. But wait a minute. Look at CM Punk. He's rolled right through. He's going for the anaconda move. Submission move. Submission move. Very, very painful hold here. What's he going to do? This is such a painful hold.
I don't believe the destruction we're seeing.
This guy's just going from one painful move to another.
Oh.
Paul Heyman watching from ringside. You know, some say Heyman might actually be a genius and that he plays a big part in Punk's recent success.
Yeah, due to that fire, Paul Heyman is the only person in history to manage 3 straight WWE champions.
And did I say might be a genius, Cole? Of course he thinks he's a genius. Just look at the names he's brought to the top. Lesnar, Kurt Angle, Big Show, CM Punk, and the list goes on and on.
I will not.
CM Punk calls this WWE his life's work. The Rock calls these 434 days misery.
I don't think there's any doubt that if CM Punk can beat The Rock here at the Royal Rumble, he's going to be in the conversation for the best ever.
Oh, come on, he already is. I mean, how could he not be? It's been 434 days. Here's a cover.
We saw Chris Jericho here earlier tonight. Ironically, The Rock's last match here at the Royal Rumble was against Y2J in 2002.
Yeah, Chris Jericho. There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out?
What a reversal. Dodges to the side of that one. You can practically feel the wear and tear that's been done throughout this match.
Oh, The Rock's looking good right now, but he's facing a battle-tested champion in CM Punk.
Yeah, CM Punk goes every single night. He misses very little time, with the exception of the knee surgery last month that cost him nearly a month of action.
Yeah, and speaking of Punk's surgically repaired left knee, you would have to think it has a giant bullseye on it here in this match.
This past Monday on Raw, The Rock was a victim of a triple power bomb at the hands of the Shield. He suffered internal bleeding as a result of the attack.
Yeah, that was just 6 days ago. There's no way he's recovered from that.
And you know, King, if CM Punk is smart, he'll focus his attention on those injured ribs.
He seems dazed. He's confused.
Yeah, but... Ow. hasse diesen Trick. Ne?
The Rock turns it around. Uh-oh, look at this.
Jetzt. Ey, Junge!
Uh-oh. I think we are about to witness the most electrifying move in all of sports entertainment. The People's Elbow from The Rock for the championship. Wait a minute. What the? Who the? Who's turned out? Hey, look, in front of us. What? Look in front of us, I can't see anything. They're attacking The Rock. Somebody's attacking The Rock. Hey, look it. Oh, my God. That was the Shield. They're right in front. Well, just when Mr. McMahon was about to strip CM Punk of the title, The Rock said, no. The Rock didn't want that to happen tonight. The Rock wants to be the man to take the title from CM Punk. So the match has been restarted. He thinks he has it. 2, 3. CM Punk has beat The Rock to retain the WWE title. Oh, man, there will be a tomorrow for CM Punk. And that tomorrow will be day number 435 as WWE Champion. That's unbelievable.
Junge, Mann. Oh, Junge. Immer wenn ich fast schaffe.
The Brahma Bull, The Rock, promised the world that he would...
Ja, guck mal. Ich finde es voll unfair. Immer wenn ich die Mission fast schaffe, verliere ich immer. Mir hat nur noch eine Aufgabe gefehlt und dann...
WWE Championship tonight.
Halt die Fresse, lass mich.
For a man who hasn't been in the ring for months, going up against a man who has been champion for over 14 months.
Yeah, and you know, CM Punk also made a promise. He promised the WWE Universe that at the end of the Royal Rumble, he would still be WWE Champion. Somebody's promise is going to get broken. Man, I've been hoping we'd see this match ever since CM Punk's now famous pipe bomb speech in the summer of 2011.
Of course, Kane's referring to the night CM Punk took a shot at nearly everybody in the business, including The Rock, saying the Great One is among the best at kissing Mr. McMahon's backside.
Hey, well, what's wrong with that? That's a great feat. Do you know how many people kiss Mr. McMahon's rear end? I'm telling you, a lot. The Rock should be proud of being the best.
Have you?
It's been over 10 years since The Rock has been WWE Champion, but he has the heart of a champion, and that never goes away.
Yeah, it's a big fight feel here in Phoenix, and it's all about the WWE title.
A championship that The Rock hasn't held in 3,808 days. Man, that's a long time. Rock might want to go back to Hollywood after this one.
Punk turns it around.
Punk can change the outlook of a match in an instant.
Oh, there it is! The Rock has great history here at the Royal Rumble. Of course he won the Royal Rumble match back in 2000.
And who will ever forget the classic I Quit match between The Rock and Mankind at the 1999 Royal Rumble?
That night, The Rock won his second of 7 WWE titles. What an amazing career the Great One has had so far. And it's not over. We've heard it many times over the past few weeks. Why would a big movie star like The Rock want to come back here and try to win the WWE Championship?
Come on, Cole, because it's in The Rock's blood. His grandfather was a great superstar. His father was a great superstar. The Rock grew up in this business.
And he knows the prestige that goes along with being WWE Champion. It truly is the most elite prize in all of sports entertainment.
Rolling out of harm's way. Smart strategy there.
CM Punk gathering attention in a hurry.
And he's forced back in the ring.
And if the Shield gets involved in this matchup here tonight, Mr. McMahon has said he will strip CM Punk of the WWE Championship.
And despite all the evidence to the contrary, CM Punk continues to claim that he has nothing to do with the Shield. That remains to be seen, I'd say.
You know, I have a great deal of respect for Mr. McMahon, but stripping CM Punk of the title is not the way to end a 434-day championship reign. That title should be decided in the middle of the...
What a move!
Oh, The Rock looking good right now, but he's facing a battle-tested champion in CM Punk.
King, look at Rock. Rock's ready. The Brahma Bull stalking CM Punk.
And here he goes. He's got Punk. Uh-oh. He was going for the rock bottom, but now Punk is fighting out of this.
And look at CM Punk hammering the Rock. Rock is stunned. Now for the GTS.
Oh, look at this.
Uh-oh, what for the GTS, and what a counter by Rock. And King, Rock shot up Punk. Look at the sharpshooter.
Are you kidding me? The Rock for the sharpshooter. But wait a minute. Look at CM Punk. He's rolled right through. He's going for the end.
Submission move. Submission move.
Looking for the Anaconda Vice. Going to squeeze the air out of those lungs.
He's in perfect position. Complete control. Oh, the Rock's too fast to get caught in that. He was able to reverse that. CM Punk calls this WWE Championship reign his life's work. The Rock calls these 434 days misery.
I don't think there's any doubt that if CM Punk can beat The Rock here at the Royal Rumble, he's going to be in the conversation for the best ever.
Oh, come on, he already is. I mean, how could he not be? It's been 434 days. How could he not be considered the best in the world? Watch it, bam!
Rolling out of harm's way. Smart strategy there.
Man, that one rocked him.
He does it again. And there he goes, under the bottom rope. And maybe some order will be restored here.
This past Monday on Raw, The Rock was a victim of a triple power bomb at the hands of the Shield. He suffered internal bleeding as a result of the attack.
Yeah, and that was just 6 days ago. There's no way he's recovered from that.
And you know, King, if CM Punk is smart, he'll focus his attention on The Rock's midsection, on those injured ribs.
The Rock is on the attack.
And it's The Rock with the reversal.
Here goes Punk. Every time he... That'll put your lights out quick.
He's setting it up.
Junge
That was
Mann!
a huge counter.
Oh, guck.
Oh, The Rock is in tremendous shape, but there's nothing like being in ring shape. The longer this goes, the more it favors CM Punk.
King, what exactly does it mean to be in ring shape?
Well, you can only get in shape for something by doing it.
Oh
By
my
playing
God.
football, by playing basketball, by wrestling in a wrestling ring. You can't do the stair step.
He could pin his opponent right here.
Woo!
Great counter by The Rock. Oh, what you got in mind?
Oh, hot cheese.
Tossing his opponent down.
Oh, he will take. Oh,
He almost took his head off with that lariat.
that hippie stuff.
I think I saw two fly out. An aggressive shot to the midsection. And he gets back in. And we're going back between the ropes. He almost took his head off with that lariat. That should do it right there.
Textbook snapmare.
There's the cover. Can he do it?
Nein!
Mama Bull The Rock promised the world that he would win the WWE Championship tonight. A very bold prediction for a man who hasn't been in the ring for months, going up against a man who has been champion for over 14 months.
Yeah, and you know, CM Punk also made a promise. He promised the WWE Universe that at the end of the Royal Rumble, he would still be WWE Champion. Somebody's promise is going to get broken. Look at CM Punk here.
Earlier tonight, King, John Cena eliminated Ryback to win the Royal Rumble match.
Which means John Cena now has a guaranteed championship match at WrestleMania. The only question that remains is, will he challenge for the WWE Championship or the World Heavyweight Championship?
You would have to think that if Rock could pull it off here tonight, John Cena would jump at the opportunity to challenge him, especially considering he lost to the Great One at last year's WrestleMania. If I know Cena, he'll be looking for redemption.
Right in the kisser. He was one step ahead on that one, and he gets out of the way. It's been over 10 years since The Rock has been WWE Champion, but he has the heart of a champion, and that never goes away.
Yeah, it's a big fight feel here in Phoenix, and it's all about the WWE title.
A championship that The Rock hasn't held in 3,808 days. Man, that's a long time. Rock might want to go back to Hollywood after this one. Man, I've been hoping we'd see this match ever since CM Punk's now famous pipe bomb speech in the summer of 2011.
Of course, King's referring to the night CM Punk took a shot at nearly everybody in the business, including The Rock, saying the Great One is among the best at kissing Mr. McMahon's backside.
Hey, well, what's wrong with that? That's a great feat. Do you know how many people kiss Mr. McMahon's rear end? I'm telling you, a lot. The Rock should be proud of being the best.
Have you?
Oh, man.
We've heard it many times over the past few weeks. Why would a big movie star like The Rock want to come?
Uh-oh. I think we are about to witness the most electric in all of sports entertainment. The people's... Well, just when Mr. McMahon was about to strip CM Punk of the title, The Rock said, no, no, no. The Rock didn't want that to happen tonight. The Rock wants to be the man to take the title from CM Punk. So the match has been restarted. CM Punk calls this WWE Championship reign his life's work. The Rock calls these 434 days misery.
I don't think there's any doubt that if CM Punk can beat The Rock here at the Royal Rumble, he's going to be in the conversation for the best ever.
Leute, ihr seht 2 Aufgaben. 3 vielleicht.
Oh, come on, he already is. I mean, how could he not be? It's been 434 days. How could he not be considered the best in the world?
We saw Chris Jericho here earlier tonight. Ironically, The Rock's last match here at the Royal Rumble was against Y2J in 2002.
Yeah, Chris Jericho defeated The Rock that night to retain his undisputed WWE Championship.
Yeah, an undisputed WWE Championship that Jericho earned by beating both The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin on the same night in December 2001. It has to be considered one of the greatest one-night performances in sports entertainment history.
Ja,
Oh, wait, nice reversal. The more punishment he takes, the slower and slower he is getting back to his feet. But he's facing a battle-tested champion in CM Punk.
Yeah, CM Punk goes every single night. He misses very little time, with the exception of the knee surgery last month that cost him nearly a month of action.
Yeah, and speaking of Punk's surgically repaired left knee, you would have to think it has a giant bullseye on it here in this match.
nein! Scheiße!
CM Punk gathering attention in a hurry.
Nein! Mann!
He anticipated that move perfectly.
Heute nicht, habe ich gesagt.
Boy, he is really tired now. That tank of his has to be reading empty.
It has to be, King. But I still don't see him giving up.
Ich will die Stunde holen!
Oh, his body has to be broken right now.
And he does it one more time.
Martin! Scheiße!
Whoa, timber, and he falls hard.
Was hast du gerade ausprobiert? Oder du kriegst es nicht.
He's still not through. Boy, he was able to reverse it and get out of that.
Bruder.
The Rock turns it around. And King.
Oh ja, endlich.
The Brahma Bull stalking CM Punk.
And here he goes. He's got
Okay.
Uh-oh. He was going for the
Okay,
hard
ja,
drive,
ich
but now
check's,
Punk
okay.
is fighting out
Ja,
of it.
okay,
And look
ich
at
hab's
CM
gecheckt.
Punk.
Wie schlecht ist.
Rock is stunned. Now for the GTS.
Oh, look at this.
Ich kann's ja machen!
And King wraps up the Punk. Look at the sharpshooter.
Are you kidding me? The Rock with the sharpshooter. But wait a minute. Look at CM Punk. He's rolled right through. He's going for the Anaconda Mosh.
Submission move. This past Monday on Raw, The Rock was a victim of a triple powerbomb at the hands of the Shield. He suffered internal bleeding as a result of the attack.
Yeah, that was just 6 days ago. There's no way he's recovered from that.
King and CM Punk is spotted. No tension on The Rock.
Will it be? 2. And here's a kick out by Punk. There's another hard lariat.
He needs to dig way down deep if he wants to keep going now.
Minuten hab sorry Leute, dass ich so lange weg war, aber das musste sein, yeah. Weil ich muss beruhigen und jetzt werde ich wieder aufgedreht, aber ich muss gezwungen sein. Also das kann auch noch ein paar Minütchen dauern. I never said Havana. Havana.
Was? Ich bin gerade auf die Dusche gewesen.
Janet, guck mal!
Was?
Ich habe fast die The Rock Mission.
Und jetzt stör mich nie wieder. Du.
Ja, woher soll ich wissen, dass du duschen bist? Darfst du an, Janet?
Was?
Darfst du PS4?
Einfach, dass ich mit dir spiele. Ja, Mann, ich hab mich ja schon mal gut gehört.
Nö, hab ich nicht. Darfst du denn nicht?
Ich bin den Autos in den anderen Schiffen geblieben.
Ich lach grad. Weißt du, wie ich grad zitter, ne?
Ja, spiel ruhig weiter, aber lass dich nicht ablenken. Ach.
Ey, wenn ich die Mission jetzt nicht schaff, ich heule.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. Oh, ow!
Ich bin nicht raus!
In different time zones.
Hab gesagt, ich bin nicht rum.
How much longer he's gonna be able to go.
Mir geht's gut. Nur ich will diese Mission schaffen. Und ich will den umbringen. Was ist?
Punk sidesteps that one. Yeah, just when you think you have Punk right where you want him. Can he score the pin? And a kick out after long two.
Oh mein Gott. Warte. Janet, kannst du mir mal ein Video von dir schicken? Von Instagram-Banane?
I don't know how
Nein.
much more. Heads up! Oh, good lord.
Ja, ich find dich nicht.
Look at this. He's just barely moving. I'm not sure he can get back to his feet.
Ach so. Ich habe das eben als Instagram-Banane zusammengeschrieben.
Oh, what a clothesline. He didn't need a GPS to find the mark.
Ja, dann sag's doch beim ersten Mal
There's no telling
schon.
how much damage that did.
Aber schick mir mal trotzdem ein Video.
This match has taken so much out of this guy.
Mann, ich krieg kein Purple
But
Elbow.
man, this has been
Purple
physical.
elbow.
And that one hurt his hand. And he's toast. Ooh, and that one hit with the force of a big rig.
Hey, ja, ich bin auf dem Seil und jetzt?
How much more? How much more are you willing to pay to win this match?
Oh,
This is
Scheiße!
unreal.
Der Fernseher geht gleich aus. Warte, ich muss kurz den geladenen Finisher. Ich mach kurz geladene Finisher. Nein, das geht nicht. Oh, Bruder, nein, sein Finisher, Mann!
Oh, The Rock is in tremendous shape, but there's nothing like being in. He may get the 3 count.
Oh, was ist das ein Ding aus dem Mann, was ist los? Hallo, was passiert? Sag jetzt nicht ehrlich, du hast den Controller auseinandergenommen.
Ja, hab ich.
Aber warum?